can't help myself. Now I'm under your control, and I can't take it anymore. We should make this personal. Why can't you just close the door? Do you want it like that? Keep on pushing and you're pulling me back. 'Cause I'm under your control. I can't take it anymore. Control.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now, once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, today I'm going to do my best to upload about, say, 4 reactions, and I will let you know on these particular artists as I'm going along. So my third reaction of today is going to be Armaan Malik, and this track is called Control. Now, as you know, I've had the luxury and pleasure of reacting to his latest song called Echo, and I was blown apart. I really was. There were so many questions and there was a number of answers that came back. So I'd like to say a big massive thank you for the Armaan Malik fans who's taken the time out to answer some of my questions. And it warranted me to look deeper and find out more about him and his music. So thank you very much for that. So this song is called Control. I have not taken a snippet out of it. You know, I haven't looked of 2 seconds or 3 seconds of it to understand of it. I'm going totally blind with this one. Because from what I see from Echo, I think that, okay, look, Control's got to be on the same kind of par or even better. So I'm very, very excited to carry out my reaction of Control. So that's going to be my next reaction of today. But before that, if this is your first time coming over to my channel, then please go over to my homepage and work your way from the bottom all the way up to the top, because there's some fantastic, amazing artists which I do not want you to miss out on. And what I've done is broken it down into various categories. And remember, once you go into my homepage and look into these categories, just remember that these artists are from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I would just love you to do some kind of comparison. And you will come to the realization that these particular artists with low subscribers and low views are equally as good as any top list A-list artist out there. And that's why I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Now, before I go on to my third reaction of today with Control by Armaan Malik, I just want to read a couple of your comments and give a number of shout out. Incidentally, if you like me to read out any of your comments or indeed give you a shout out, it's simple. Leave me a comment. I can't say any fairer than that. I really can't. Alfredo, good morning. How you doing? Steve Hackle, I appreciate it more in her own language than I would in English. Akan Kanalang wouldn't sound the same in English. We are talking about Armaan. She is an amazing Filipino artist. Her voice transcends all over my body, and it just like it ricochets all over the place. It really does. And we've been talking about how you know, amazing artists like her is not established as much as what we want her to be. It's absolutely crazy. Please check her out, Morissette Amon. Check out Rise. You're blown apart. Please do. Mario, good morning. How you doing? Hi Uncle Momo. You are one funny, entertaining reactor. Love your enthusiasm. Saying nice things about 4 Impact, a fellow dreamer. Because you talk so much and talk too fast and impatient, as you want them to harmonize together, not only do you get the names wrong, you describe them even terribly wrong. Red hair Selena, that's wrong. Long blonde hair, that's Mylene, that's wrong, and so on. The thing is, and I've said it so many times, when I go into the live stream, I know exactly who they are, but because I'm going back into their catalogue and their makeup and their hairstyle, they all look, there's 4 sisters that look like quadruplets. So I identify them in the live stream. But going back into the materials 5 years ago or 10 years ago with all different makeups and all different hairstyles, I'm like, well, who's who? I'm literally who's who, but I'm getting better. So thank you very much, Mario, for your comments. Javier, good morning. How you doing? Let's go into another one. Ratcharan, good morning. How you doing? Scott Conti, how are you? Good morning. Right, let's go straight into my third reaction of today. Like I said, this track is called Control. This is Armaan Malik. and I'm expecting loveliness. I'm expecting to get my groove on. So without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? Malik, Control. Look, the intro, and he's already on the floor, and he's got a fit woman coming towards him. Hasn't even sung yet. Giving him life, taking him life. Is she sort of like bedazzling him? The music hasn't even started yet, and he's already left you in suspense. The last time that's given me that kind of quality of suspense, who's the king of suspense, is Michael Jackson. You know, that first, but he would do it for like at least 2 minutes. Leave you in suspense for 2 minutes, long ass minutes of wow, come on, get to it. He's done the 30 seconds and the long story. You know what I like about music that's coming from the Bollywood scene and music coming from certainly in India, is that they've got a strong storyline. Now I wonder, is it because of all the Bollywood scene and the music movie videos that they make? It always has a passionate, strong storyline. So once you've got that, you don't want to. It's hard to shy away from it. It gives you that kind of DNA, that footprint of to go onto, to create something that's your own, but also having a footprint, the schematics of knowing that you can't go wrong if you follow that style or pattern in there. The music hasn't started yet, and I'm already captivated by her and him and what they've done. He's only laid down on the floor. That's all he's done. And she's only just walked up to him and blew some kind of life into him. That's all that's happened. But I'm hooked. I'm going to go back just a little bit.
I'm under your control. I can't take it anymore.
She's beautiful.
How you
Good
gonna
choice.
play me like that? Why you gonna make it complicated? You won't even text me back.
Ooh.
You know the ways to keep me waiting. Say I'm done till you tell me come over. I can't help myself. Now I'm under your control, and I can't take it anymore. We should make this best.
This, funny enough I said Michael Jackson, but this has got, what's that song? Girl, da na na da da na, na 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 da na na, na. I'm gonna go into, if I remember it, I'll sing it. I can't remember it, but it's got this Michael Jackson feel on it. So it's really, really nice that I said it in the beginning. But don't get me wrong, he is his own entity. He is his own artist. I'm just saying reminds me. I'm not saying that that kind of thing. I'm looking at in him as his own integrity, as his own as an artist, a singular artist. Yeah, I'm not going to shy away from that. I'm not going to say straight away, he sounds like. I'm going to say he reminds me of a lot of things, and that's a really good thing. Because that's what you want. You like an artist that reminds you of a bigger artist or a legend, if you will. So he's in a good place. I'm going to go back just a little bit.
We should make this best now. Why can't you just close the door? Do you want it like that? Woo! Keep on pushing and you're giving me back. 'Cause I'm under your control. I can't take it anymore. Control.
You know what I'm waiting for?
Control. Try to look for someone else, but nothing I do can keep me from you.
I love this song, but I can't just help that throughout this process of this song, I'm still waiting for some kind of Indian instrument, some Indian texture, some Indian ingredients, just to put things back into just to put things into perspective. If this is how it's going to be all the way through, then I'm going to be asking questions of, like for instance, if I'm, how am I going to put this? I love fusions. I love fusions when a person says, right, okay, it doesn't matter where you're from, Timbuktu or whatever. But if you're going to do music, surely you would have some influence of where your culture is, your background, and with modern whatever. And if it's a hint or a small bit of whatever of reference, but that's what I like. And I react to music from around the world, and every artist that I've reacted to from around, regardless where they've come from, they always put some kind of small ingredients or large ingredients, whatever, but it's still in ingredients of their native country. In this particular one, I'm trying to listen out for it. It shouldn't be that hard for me to listen out for it. I wonder if he has actually put that in there or not. Is this song brilliant? Yes, it's a lovely song. But I'm demanding, I want more. I want to hear these, I want to hear his influences. I want to hear certain things that's traditional in there. I want to hear a fusion because I know that he can do it. Do you know? I don't understand why he's, maybe look, this is my second rojo of him. I'm sure if I go back into his catalogue, there'll be loads of things that I would like and demand from an artist like himself. I'm sure there is. And please do send me an email, send me a comment and let me know where he's done music where it's got a strong cultural background on there, as well as a modern thing. It could be, you know, I don't know, but you understand what I'm saying. This is like, I'm trying to pinpoint out. Somebody said to me that I've been snoring, India's got so many different kind of styles of music. Yes, I understand that, I get that. But this is not a style of music that I would say I'm associating with India. This is westernized, regardless of what you say or not. I'm hearing every different kind of instruments. I said it makes me feel like Michael Jackson. It reminds me of Michael Jackson. There's no comparison. It's a really, really good song. I love everything about it. I'm just saying that this what I'm used to or accustomed to is when I do reactions from around the world, is that the particular artist will always bring in their kind of influence from their native country in there, whether it be a drum or whether it be a flute or whether it be whatever, a guitar or whatever have you. And what I'm saying there, I'm studying this and I can't find it yet. I'm hoping it will be there. And I have a smile on my face. I'm already smiling. This is a lovely track. I'm not taking nothing away from it. I'm being spoilt. I'm just asking for that little particular ingredients in there. I'm going to go back just a little bit.
Nothing I do can keep me from you. I've been lying to myself, and I know you're lying. That makes you say I'm done till you tell me come over. I can't help myself. Now I'm under your control, and I can't take it anymore. We should make this.
I'm trying to remember. It's such a Michael Jackson feeling.
Do you want it? Do you want it?
Beautiful.
Keep on pushing and you're pulling me back. 'Cause I'm under your control. I can't take it anymore.
I think there's the backing vocals when it goes anymore. You can hear the song kind of like Indian influence in certain riffs that he's using, but that's it. But that is it. Hopefully I will hear something. Hopefully I can say right. But right back now is swimming with Michael Jackson feelings over it. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. There's nothing wrong with this. I'm not criticizing the music as in, oh, this music is blah. No, this is a fantastic song. I'm just breaking it down for you. That's all it is. I'm going to go back just a little bit. From a Western point of view.
Control.
What should you do that for?
Control.
She's like, anymore.
Now I'm under your control, and I can't take it anymore.
Now
We should
I'm
make
under
this
your
personal.
control.
Why can't you just close the door? Do you want it? Do you want it like that? Keep on pushing and you're pulling me back. 'Cause I'm under your control. I can't take it anymore.
She's like, anymore.
Control. 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 Control.
You're looking for the woman. You should have got a number, bro. So that was Armaan Malik, and like I said, this track itself is a good song. Don't get me wrong. It is a good song. I liked it, thoroughly enjoyed it, everything about it. It gave me this Michael Jackson feeling. There's a song which Michael Jackson and I believe Chris Rock was in it. And I think it's that song that that it reminds me of. I think it's that the stabs in it. That gave me that feeling of the Michael elements. Then he's got this kind of high tone, high mid-tone vocals. Girl, he sings up there, which is that that's where, you know, the low end of where Michael lives, isn't it? But I love his vocal tones. I love what he's doing with it. I love all of it about it. But there's one small little thing that's niggling me at the back, is the influences of where you're from, you know, your cultural influences. And I couldn't find it. There's some, I felt that was a little bit slightly, but there was no instruments in there that made me feel that, you know, I don't know how to, look, I react to music from around the world. And if I go to Italy, if I'm going to hear R&B, check out my R&B, Italian R&B, you see Italian influences in the R&B, and Brazilian R&B, you see the Brazilian influence, you know, South American influences in there. In America R&B, you see the American influences in there. If African R&B, you see African influences in there. You know what I'm saying? But this one, I had to try and pinpoint and look for this kind of influence. You don't have to do it, but I just look at him and think, you know what? He stands for much more than what he is. And if there's anybody that's going to put any kind of instruments in there, which is going to be native, it surely would be him. That's what I'm saying. And I didn't see it. Did I enjoy the music? Yes, I did. It was lovely. The music, the visuals, the woman. It was his vocals, lovely. But I was expecting just that little bit, that little 1% more. Maybe that's me being greedy. Maybe that's me being selfish. Or maybe just because I react to so much music from around the world, I'm pigeonholing him thinking, well, I'm expecting you to do the same thing or what the other artists do from around the world. Which is which I shouldn't be doing. I should be looking at him as in his own naked form, his own integrity, looking at his schematics, looking at his DNA, looking at what he's bringing onto the table. And I'm sure I think that's what warrants me to do that. I'm going to go into more of his tracks, going back and back and back of his catalogues to get a great feel of him. By no way have I sussed this gentleman out. All I'm doing is thoroughly enjoying what I'm seeing right about now and answering questions. I'm not going to say, well, he's like this and this person's that. No, I've only seen 2 videos of him. I need to see at least 10, do you know, something like that, and hear and find out more about this particular artist. But what I've seen right about there, overall, absolutely amazing. Question mark is, where was the native influence? Where was the instruments? Where was that kind of, you know, that feel of your background? That's all I'm saying. But I love everything I'm doing. It's not a critique. It was just like a question. Right? Has he done that? Or has he done that or always done that? And if I go back into his catalogue, I'll see all those things what I've been asked for. And now he's just taking a break where he's evolving into something completely different while working with a different producer or something. I don't know. But anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed what I saw there. And for that reason, I salute you. Absolutely amazing. It really was.
Just close the door. Do you want it like that? Keep on pushing and you're pulling me back.